Hey guys, welcome to the world premiere of WWE Universal News Channel. And let's go back to when they had the Royal Rumble. Because I wanted to talk about this, but since that's already passed, let me get you catch up to speed on what happened. So the Royal Rumble was in Saudi Arabia. And for the women, it was Rhea, Io Sky, Becky, Liv, Roxanne, Raquel, Charlotte, Alexa, Asuka, Bayley, Lyra, Chelsea Green, Jordan Grace, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Julia, Maxine, who was my pick, Dupree, and other entries too as well. And the winner of that was Liv Morgan. Gunther versus AJ Styles. Gunther, I I don't know. I mean, he basically ruined John Cena's career, ended it, and he ended AJ Styles' career too. Um, Basically, one word to describe him as the career killer. I don't know who he'd be going after next, but for the championship between Drew and Sammy, Sammy lost and Drew McIntyre retained. And then for the men's, you had Roman, Cody, Brock, Gunther, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Rey Mysterio, Penta, Dragon Lee, Jacob Fatu, Sosako, Oba Femi, who actually made his debut in the Rumble and had 5 eliminations, Randy Orton, and another couple other NXT guys too. One of them by the name of Hobbs, who changed his name, Powerhouse Hobbs, who changed his name now to Royce Lewis. Now, to catch up to you, everybody, what happened yesterday night now on Monday Night Raw, they started doing the qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber. So, basically, again, we had this problem again with the Vision. They are losing it. The Masked Man, I have no idea who that is. Number 2 is AJ. Basically, what happened the other night was you had AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, going at each other's throats. But there was no match between the two of them. But they made it official. Elimination Chamber, they're going to do AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. CM Punk comes out, and that's already set for him to be at WrestleMania in Vegas this year too, where it's CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. But now they also want to do CM Punk versus Finn Balor again, and now we see. Then they had Maxine Dupree, and they had basically Natalya, but this is a heel version of Natalya, and I don't know where they're going to go with this. Natalya and Maxine Dupree. Natalya is like, I know she's the greatest women of all time of the generation, but with Natalya, since we haven't seen Natalya in years, finally came back, and now I see a dark version of Natalya. I mean, they've never done this, and this is different. This is like totally different. I don't know what's going to happen with that storyline. I don't know. That's yet to be seen. what's going to happen with that. And also the triple threat that they have between Lyra, Rhea, and the other, I forget who the third one was. It wasn't Asuka. But anyway, the triple threat for the women's was actually, I don't know what's the other one. But the interesting one about that is that basically the winner of that match was Rhea Ripley. So now she qualifies for the Elimination Chamber, which Elimination Chamber takes place in 2 weeks in Chicago, Illinois. And so we have yet to see who the other ones that qualify are going to be for the men's. Because here's the thing, right? You're on the road to WrestleMania. You're basically setting up matches that's going to happen now in the Elimination Chamber because we still have a problem. And that problem is this. Who in the world, who is going to be that number one contender to face Drew McIntyre for his title? This is a storyline we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know that story. Liv Morgan came out on the show. She kept blabbing her freaking mouth constantly. I'm the greatest of all time. Yeah, you were. Dirty Dom comes out, gives her flowers and a heart, probably with chocolate in it. But then all of a sudden, Stephanie Valkyrie shows up. And then this back and forth thing happens. Stephanie Valkyrie says, you should be the one that should challenges me so I can kick your ass. I mean, that's true. I could see that at WrestleMania. I could see Stephanie Valkyrie beating up Liv Morgan, and Stephanie Valkyrie retains the title. Now, do you think that will actually happen? Do you guys really think that's going to happen? I think it will. I think if I was Liv Morgan, I would take Stephanie Valkyrie's offer to challenge her. Because Liv Morgan has yet to make up her mind. And it's taking so long. Who would she rather face? Who would Liv Morgan rather face? Valkyrie? Or would you see Liv Morgan going after Jade Cargill? Those are your two your top winners right now, who have titles. You have Jade Cargill on SmackDown, and you have Stephanie Valkyrie on Raw. She has not made up her freaking mind. This is ridiculous. Also, we had a tag match. Javon Evans, who got called up from NXT, he is like amazing. And his partner is the original Americano. And then he had the Los Americanos. Now, that we don't know what the heck's going on. Of course, then we had in the beginning of the show, we had this argument between the Oracle and Adam Pearce. And of course, this is going to be interesting. 2 Saturdays from now, like I said, Elimination Chamber will be in Chicago, Illinois. If you're in the Chicago, Illinois area, get your tickets for Elimination Chamber because it's on sale now. I'm not sure what the kickoff time will be for that. I will have to look that up. And basically, the other thing of that is that once Mania hits, it's going to be in Vegas again. And it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to fight who. Oh, another person who actually qualified the other night on Monday Night Raw, because I saw it. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but I saw it, was L.A. Knight. Yeah, he did qualify. And with that, your host, Die WWE fan here, says thank you for tuning to the premiere of the WWE News Universe channel. And if you're not ready, hit that like, subscribe button. Talk to you all again next time.